time for what appears to be a little bit. Oh my God. It's time for what appears to be a little bit of oil or a little bit of talent or a little bit of skill or a little bit of consciousness or a little bit of substance. It's time for that which appears to be a little bit to become a lot. All you have to do now is line your vessels up. And when you line your vessels up, you can begin to pour. And when you pour, as you pour, pray. Now, Elijah didn't tell her to pray as she poured, but I'm suggesting to you in the year 2011 that as you pour, you might also pray. Why might you pray? Because as you pray, not only do you pray, your prayer gives openness to the praise consciousness that celebrates in advance that which you are pouring for. So when you pour for more, more shows up. When you pour for more, more shows up. When you pour, see, now this is what I love also about the widow. What she had to do in coming out is she changed three things. She changed three things. She changed her level of expectation. She changed her level of belief. And she changed her level of behavior. As you clear yourself as a vessel, as you make yourself an open vessel, you have a right to change your expectation. You have to change what you believe, and you must change how you behave. You ought to clap for that. So now she pours the oil, and the oil flows for as long as a vessel is present to receive it. The oil flows for as long as there is a vessel there to receive it. See, no waste in God. No waste in the increase. No waste in the exception. See, so if when you are on the inside, oh, good Lord, if when you are on the inside and you get the inspiration of the Holy Spirit and you come back outside and you begin to waste that which you received on the inside, the blessing is cut off as soon as you begin to waste the inspiration of the Holy Spirit that you got from the inside and refuse to use it on the outside. I hope you hear me. That's a key right there. That's a nugget right there. So now she pours, and after she pours, once there are no more vessels to receive it, the oil cuts off. And Elijah says to her two things. Pay what you owe. Oh, no, that you can't be quiet on that. You can't be quiet on it. Pay what you owe. Pay who you owe. 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 If you pay who you owe, you will put into circulation that which you were given, and you will use it as it was intended to be used. What you have to know about God, but see, it ain't just about knowing, it's about trusting. What you have to trust about God is just as you use that for which it was purposed, there is always plenty to spare and to share with God. There is no lack, there is no limitation, there is no little bit in God. So you can do what you're supposed to do and have plenty left to spare and to share. So after she pours the oil and the vessels are gone, they're full, she can now pay what she owes and she can live on the rest. How do you live on the rest? In order to live on the rest, you have to know that there is a rest to have. In order to live on the rest, you have to be willing to trust God and take God at his word. This our bulletin said something about, let me come read it. I remember what it said, but I don't remember what it said. It says, and my God will fully satisfy every need of yours according to his riches. What kind of God do you have? What kind of God do you have? What kind of God are you connected to? Is the God that you are connected to able or not? Is the God that you are connected to, is the God that came for, is the God that put you forth? See, because I want you to know that you have not called yourself forth. You were called forth for a specific purpose. Not only were you called forth for a specific purpose, you were called forth for a specific time. And the God who called you forth knew what you would need even before you ever showed up. See, God knew that you would be in a climate where you would need to have a certain kind of hair. Your hair might not be like the hair of someone in Africa, because God knows that you would be where you are. God knows that you need money for rent. And I know we say that God don't know nothing about none of your stuff, but what I mean to say is that God has already provided for every one of your needs so that you will not need. But if you're connected to a sense of neediness, then your sense of neediness is what reproduces in your life, world, and affairs. God is with you. The omniscience of God has already provided for you. It's already done, but the children of God have to be prepared to walk in it. God is not going to make you be blessed. You can be as broke and outdoors and naked and not looking good and funny looking as you want to be. But you could also be as beautiful and as glamorous and as rich and as blessed and with as much money as you want to have. One of the things that I like about people with money is they always look better after they got money. It's time for the children of God to start looking better. We're talking about a prosperous attitude toward money. Make money your friend. Make money a loved one. Oh, I'm so serious. Cajole your money. Talk nicely to your money. Don't ball it up and crumple it up and throw it in the corner. Act like you appreciate it. Fold it over nicely. Rub it. I love you, baby. I love you. I know I really do. Talk sweet to your money. I had putting all my money in church. I had to pull my church money out and talk to her. I love you. I'm going to miss you, baby. I'm going to miss you. All right? God bless you. God bless you. Do good things, baby. Do good things. You all are crazy. Y'all got me up here acting crazy. Cut it out. That's all I got to say. My time is up. I'm going to sit down. God bless you.